Good morning, fourth grade. Today you have lesson 141. And so we're just combining the two skills that we've recently learned, multiplying a fraction and a whole number. So remember that you learned that a whole number, if I have like two whole circles, I have two parts, but they each only have one piece. So you'd write 2 over 1. So that's the first step, and that's to make it into a fraction so that we can multiply, because if I have like 2 times 1/2, I can't multiply going across like I normally would. And adding and subtracting is totally different rules. So therefore, on step number 1, you're going to change all of the whole numbers into a fraction. So first, if I had 3 circles, I have 3 parts, but all of them are just divided into one piece. The next one, 16. I have 16 pieces, but all the pieces are one whole circle. Okay, so keep doing that. The purpose for doing that is for this next step. When you need to write the product, it means we're multiplying. So I can rewrite it as 2/5 times, well, now I need a fraction. Now, the difference is 10 over 1 is improper. 1/10 is not improper. That means I have one piece instead of 10 whole pieces. So you have to make sure that we're doing it as 10 over 1 to show that I had 10 whole pieces. Now, from here, we can see if we can cancel to reduce before we multiply. Otherwise, when we multiply, I'm going to have 20 over 5. And yes, you should have an improper fraction because we started with an improper fraction. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can cancel. All right, so I know that I can never do it if I have a 1 because 1 is the only factor. But for 5 and 10, if I list out like 5, 10, and then I list out 10, 20, well, 10 is already a match. Factors, I did multiples. For factors, I have 1 and 5 are my only factors. And then for 10, I have 1, 5, and 10. And 5 is my match. So I can divide that. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So now my fraction, if I multiply across, is 2 times 2 and 1 times 1. Then I actually divide it. 4 divided by 1 is 4. Okay? All right, next one, same thing. We rewrite it 4 as a whole number fraction times 1/2. All right, I have 1s across from each other, but then I have 2 and 4 across from each other. My factors of 2 are 1 and 2. My factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4, so I can divide them both by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. If I multiply that, I have 2 over 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. Okay, and think about that. That one, especially since it's written as a half, if it says 4 times 1/2, that's saying 1/2 of 4. Well, what is 1/2 of 4? 2. So that makes sense. We got our answer right. All right, let me go down to a bigger one. Let's go down to 3/5 times 15 over 1. Okay. I can't do the 1 and the 3 because it's just a 1, but I can, if I divide this by 5, 5 goes into both of them. I have 1, and 5, 10, 15, that's 3 times. So 3 times 3 is 9, and 1 times 1 is 1. And 9 divided by 1 is just 9. Okay? Because we're rewriting so much, I would like you to please circle your answer. All right, I would like you to finish the next 5 to try that, practice that. So go ahead and continue. For 3, you're just solving the puzzle. So it tells you where to start and then follow the steps. On the back side, you're following the signs. Remember that if a decimal is not already there, you need to add the decimal so that you can add your zeros. Line it up, that's the most important thing. The 8 is in the right spot. It's in the 1's place. So you just need to make sure that you can help it get lined up. All right, number 5, this is write the metric prefixes from largest to smallest. We've been writing them going horizontally. Now you're writing them vertically, but it's still starting with the largest and going to the smallest, and then convert. And that is all for today's lesson. Okay, so good luck, and if you have any questions, please raise your hand.